I'm Darren Rovell, and welcome to Fade Rovell, presented by BetMGM, where I, a noted square, go up against a bunch of sharps who try to fade me. Our experts are Action Network analysts Chris Raybon and Stuckey, and we are here in the Action Network studio in New York for the wild card weekend to preview the first round of the playoffs. But first, we want to remind you that this show, Fade Rovell, is presented by BetMGM, and they have an incredible offer for first-time users. Just sign up now using the code ACTION, and you'll get a completely risk-free bet up to $1,000. That's right, use the code ACTION, and your first bet is on BetMGM. All right, let's get into it. The 49ers are 9.5-point favorites against the Seahawks. I love the 49ers. It's hard not to. Brock Purdy, 5-0, looks great. Geno Smith, I've been trying to fade the last couple weeks, and they've only scored 20 points in the last two games. This is obviously a great rushing offense versus a great rushing defense. The only thing that gives me pause is that the 49ers have won 10 in a row, and if you look at teams who have won 10 in a row going into the playoffs, they are 2-13 against the spread. That's why I'm not really comfortable at 9.5. I want to bring it down to 7 at -165, but besides that, I'm confident that the 49ers will at least cover that. Raybon, what do you think?
I'm confident that you're just eating a lot of juice for no reason, Darren. I mean, from 9.5 to 7, you're paying like an extra 50 cents.
Without a key number, I know.
And it's not a key number. And if anything, 9.5, you're getting it before the 10. So I think if you're that confident in the 7, you might as well be confident in the 9.5.
Yeah, you know, that's why I'm a square, right? I do things that don't make sense to you. Stuckey, what do you think about that?
Yeah, this is horrendous. You shouldn't pay more than -140-ish if you're going to do it. And basically you're paying like for push insurance essentially here. And this is, you mentioned the stat with teams winning 10 in a row. Who cares about that? But road teams in the wild card round that are facing a divisional opponent are 16-8-1 against the spread over the past 20 years. What I think that speaks to is that home field's kind of diminished, and there's familiarity here. And then also you have the weather factor, which, you might have rain and wind here, which might neutralize some of San Francisco's edges and make this more of an equal game. If you think San Fran's going to get up and run away with it and just run all over them, then lay the 9.5.
I don't think they're going to run away with it. I saw how they started against Arizona.
Bet the Seahawks. You'd be better off buying the Seahawks at 10 than buying the San Fran the 7 that you should. And mathematically, -140 would be the tops that you should.
You're
Not only are you buying
right there.
push insurance, you're just giving away an extra 20 cents.
Here's the problem, though. Here's the problem. Hold on. Here's the problem. The problem is my only future is the 49ers to win. And you know how this is. You can't confuse yourself, and that's why I need to think about the 49ers winning, and I don't need the Seahawks in my brain.
I think what you want to do, if you're not confident in the 9.5, though, is just tease them down and pair them with another game that you're confident in. Right. Take the 6 points instead of paying a lot of juice for 2.5 points.
But
or pay the -140, pay -140, which you should be paying here, and do a 7-point tease, and then tease them with another team, and then you can get below the 3.
Right.
Then you could potentially have an argument, but this is just an awful bet.
And as you know, the game will end at 8, and I'll laugh at you all. So
that's fine. And here's the thing: that's going to happen. It might end 9, but over the long run, you are just flushing money down the toilet by doing this.
All right, that's going to do it for this edition of Fade Rovell. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see other NFL Wildcard Weekend previews, and let us know if you're siding with me or the Sharps.